All right, guys, we got a beautiful night for football. Let's keep it that way. Let's just play games. I know you guys love to talk. We just gotta. Yes, I am. Well, we just gotta be quiet and be, reasonable, and just let's just play with sportsmanship, right? Because honestly, I don't want to put up with the bullshit. I'll just start throwing flags and kicking people out. I don't want to deal with it. All right. Home team, visiting team. Visiting team, you have the call in honor of our veterans. I have a foo bar and a snafu. You tell me what you want.
Okay. Foo bar, snafu. What's that? what's tails? A foo bar?
Okay. Snafu will go with tails.
Okay.
All right. So that's what we're looking for. Snafu. Oh. And it's a foo bar. So you have won the toss. You are going to defer. All right. So defer. You guys want the ball, right?
Okay.
What's up?
It said they'll kick.
No. Let me.
No, he already asked, and I said we want the ball.
You want the ball because they've already deferred. Yes. Okay, which way do you want to go? Yeah, either way. You tell me. You want to go that way or defend it? Okay, put your backs over here, please.
You about to give us the rock.
I know, he was going to give it to you both halves. He was being generous.
What's the lead?
All right, gentlemen, shake them up. Let's have a good time.
All right, welcome everyone. Welcome to a good night of football. I'm Joey Pagan. This is David Miranda here. This is HSG Network with Howard Gaber on the controls. Valley Generals against the Tri-State Bruins. Looking for a good game tonight. It's my first time out here this year, so looking to see what they got. I know the Valley Generals are 1-0. I'm not sure what the... Oh, look at Tri-State Bruins are 2-0. Both teams are 2-0. 1-0 and 2-0, so they're both undefeated. David, what do you think about tonight's game? What do you think you can see tonight?
Well, Generals is coming off an impressive win against the Bulls, which I was surprised. That was a good game. And the Bruins are 2-0, but they beat two lower teams, so there's two wins that they're supposed to win.
Two wins they could have won. Okay.
I think this is the Bruins' first challenge of the season, okay. And we'll see how they handle it.
All right, well, that sounds good. Like I said, I haven't seen the Bruins play at all year, 2-0, but I get what you're saying where they play two lower tier teams in their division, and this is the first real test for them with the Generals, so still should have a pretty decent game, I'm hoping to.
Generals is having a lot of confidence beating the Bulls, coming off that win, so maybe this might push them forward.
Okay, that's good. All right, so we'll see what happens here. The Generals won the toss and elected to defer, and they'll get the ball in the second half. And
see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes.
You can tell the pace of the game by the first kickoff.
Yes,
I always feel that way.
And this is Dave's first time in the booth with us. Thank you. Taking time out of your day. I know you had your busy day today with the family, which is great, and then you took the time to come out here and be with us, which is amazing, bro.
I love this sport, man. Sport has given me a lot, so
yeah.
Anytime I could give back, why not?
This is one of the ways to give back, yes, sir.
Yeah,
it definitely is.
It looks like the tempo so far. Generals are just walking slowly onto the field. Body language speaks a lot in football.
Our kick is no joke, huh?
There's a lot of big kickers in semi-pro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Kickers are hard to come by on this level.
True, too. I mean, kickers, someone to kick the ball off, guys learn to do that, but it's more extra points. Are we getting extra points from these same guys? Can they do that part of the kicking?
I think the people that kick off like this, they used to play kickball and they just they just boot it.
Kickball in school, yeah.
Yeah, play kickball in school, so
that's what's up. Yeah.
They're like, hey, coach, I could do it.
All right, so 88 is kicking off, and 88 from the Generals is Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia is kicking off. Who's back to return? Let me see if we can get back there.
Let's see if they make a statement on this opening kickoff.
All right, let's see. Good kick. Good kick. Yes.
Catches it fairly.
All right, he takes off.
He turns up.
He got a sideline.
Okay, he got blocks too. Okay.
Comes back in.
Good tackle.
Good return out to the 47-yard line.
Good field position.
Tackle by number 15. And it was number 7 from the Tri-State Bulldogs on the
Oh,
record.
that's Tajay from the Bruins.
Oh,
It says
look at
Tajay Montgomery.
Whoa.
He's a great player.
He is a good player. I like Tajay, yes. You know, so
What number was on the tackle?
number 18,
Number 18. That's
Okay.
Justin Lopez.
Okay.
We have on
Justin Lopez.
our roster.
Once again, guys, these are the rosters we got, and we're calling them out. Now, on defense, let's see, the starting
That-
defense for the Generals.
So we got Tuttle, my boy Billy Deemers, okay, Green, Garcia, Thomas, Hamilton, Dobbs, Evans, Hassan, Williamson, and Barnes. Some names I recognize were pretty
So,
good.
yeah. And on the Generals, on the Bruins, some of the offensive guys on the Bruins. Hold on one second. You got to get the. Yeah.
Don't have them.
We're on the Bruins.
So I'm expecting Billy Deemers to make an impact at the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's one of the key matchups. One of
Yeah,
the key players you want to watch here.
he's a great player.
All right, so they come out with 2 wide and a single back right now. Looks like Generals are in 2.
Look
Got a
at,
running play here.
we got Billy Deemers on the tackle,
Yeah.
setting the edge.
Nice. Who is that on the tackle?
We got
Was it number 9? Number 9 on the tackle there? Yeah. Okay, we'll keep going.
that's Alexandre Tupe.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, once again, the Bruins win it 2 wide on both sides of the ball with a single back, and now and
It says
a
number
loss of
20.
2 with a 2nd and 12. All right.
Yes.
So, yeah, we just gotta. All right. So, once again, from what I was told in the pregame is that the Bruins, this is their basic offense formation: 2x2 with a single back in the backfield all the time.
We got a motion
Yeah, you got a motion
to
here.
the right side.
All right, number 3.
Snap.
Is it back?
Quick toss. Interception.
It's intercepted. There is a flag on the play, though. Let's see.
See if they bring it back.
Let's see what happens. There's a flag.
See what the call is from the ref.
Hey, you got a number? Dan, you got a number? Offside. Defense. Number 4.
Oh, wow.
5-yard penalty. Replay second
That
down.
was costly.
That was costly. That really hurts them. That really hurts the Generals.
Can't have too many mistakes like that in a football game.
You can't have too many mistakes like that. Those are things you got to look out for. You know, this early in the game, you don't want to have that kind of momentum going with you. You know, you just make a great play, and then all of a sudden you're off sides. And,
That kills momentum.
yep. And,
It looks like he was in a good position to make a play. So let's see if he makes another play.
right. Well, if it was number 4, where is he playing? Is he playing defensive end or
Looks like he's in the back. Maybe safety.
they're walking up the penalty? We're walking up the penalty now.
Oh, okay. We'll see.
So
Do you think that builds his confidence, even though the play didn't count?
I think so. They pretty much read that play. The corner had a good break on the ball. So, I thought that was pretty good. And
We got motion. Hand
right up
off
the middle, yeah.
to the right.
Once again, good stop
Good
by the
tackle.
Generals. Maybe they got a yard on that, I think.
Seems about right.
But
We got a guy getting
number
up
36
slowly.
on the carry for the Bruins there.
Number 36. That's Jay Rado or
Big
Rado.
back. He's a big back too.
Yeah.
Like I said, we don't have the stats, but once again, good run. Got a couple of yards out of it. It's 3rd down and 7, I think this is.
3rd and 7.
Yeah, 3rd and 7.
Somewhat manageable to see what they do.
Yep. All right.
Broke the huddle. Seems like they're going in the same formation.
Same formation again, 2x2. And the Generals are still in the cover 2 formation, but looks like they're blitzing number 4 again. Looks like he's going to come hot.
Okay, low snap. Quick toss to the big tight end.
Once again,
Good wrap up.
good rally on the ball.
Yeah.
Quick pass. So it looks like the Generals are just trying to get the ball out of the quarterback's hand quickly.
Yeah, get him into a flow early in the game, build some confidence.
Yep, that is correct. And it's fourth down and maybe fifth. Let's see if they punt here. I mean, they are on the other side of the 50, so looks like they are going to punt.
Looks like Tajay's in the backfield.
Yeah, he's up back.
Let's see who this kicker is for the Bruins. I can't
Looks like
see
number one.
Number one looks like Kwan Smith. Kwan Smith is what we have on the roster.
All right. Let's see here. Snap.
Oh, got him.
Right.
And don't get hurt on the free play, man.
Oh, way to get him.
Way to rally.
It was a flag, though.
It looked to me like it was offside.
It looked like it was offside, but there was no flag. So
no flag. Wow.
No flag, no harm. So look at great play by the Generals.
They got away with that one.
It did look like.
This is why you always play to the whistle.
Yes, that's correct. We're going to watch the replay to see what happened here. First of all, it was a low snap too. So
yeah.
All right. All right. So now you're setting up.
The snapper had some time to snap it too. I'm surprised it came out like that.
All right, here we go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's offside.
Yes. Yeah, and it still was a low snap, and that's what happened. It was a good heads up by the Generals defense.
If I was that long snapper, I'd get some practice snaps on the sideline.
Definitely needs to. So now the
looks
Bruins,
like they got 3 down linemen on the defense.
Exactly, that's what I was gonna say. And the Generals came out with a still 2x2, one with a wing there and the two wideouts.
Halfback lined up to the left.
Mm-hmm.
Clean snap.
All right, it's a running play.
Like
he gets a few yards. Oh,
fell into the back of his leg.
Yep.
That's scary plays.
He got about 5 yards out of that. Second and 5. Good run.
It's good play call.
Yeah, I mean, you would think handing it off to the big guy like that.
Yeah.
I think the Green Wave set a trend with these big running backs here, though, right?
I think they want him to block later on, so they gave him the ball early on in the game.
That
no
may
complaints,
be true. That may be true. Here's the offense for the Generals came up, but yeah, why not? He called the offense. That's the defense. Forget about it. We got that. We'll get that back up later, fellas. Yeah, right now.
You want to make the big guys happy, man.
Right, early in the game, you definitely do. And it's a hot one, so you're going to need them out there on the regular. So,
okay, it looks like a tight left.
Yeah, tight left, 2 wideouts and a.
Okay.
Ended off to 0-0.
Oh, he squeezed right through there.
All right, good run.
Spin
good run by 0-0.
0-0.
Generals, yeah. Up top.
We got 3 zeros. I see 3 zeros.
All right.
Oh, Tryon Dobbs.
Taekwon Dobbs, yeah.
Oh, Taekwon Dobbs. Wow.
Good job by him.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to him. Good run.
Okay, we got Lopez, Ruger, Jimenez, Davis, Moreno, Johnson, Smith, Cogswell, Sapir, Jefferson, and Coleman. If that's the Coleman, I know Dennis Coleman. He's a good running back. Championship running back.
All right, same formation again. Low snap. He ended off again.
Okay, good cut.
Good run again. Got
real
a few
north
yards
and south.
on that again.
Real north and south.
Good yards. He got a first down on that. He got about another 5-6 yards on that. Good carry. Offensive line is doing some work down there for you.
Yeah.
And they got some big boys down there.
It seems like it's cooling off a little bit, so hopefully, they're able to move better.
And
defense has to make a stop. They can't keep getting bullied in the middle like that.
Right, and it looks like they're being bullied right now by that offensive line. So,
especially on their first defensive drive. Buddy B says, "Hey yo, tell 56 put the burgers down."
Okay. Yeah.
You gotta love the comments.
Yeah.
Hello, offside.
Yeah. It's only a penalty if the refs see it.
That's right.
If they call it. They don't. Oh, snap kind of high. Another handoff to the big guy. Takes
good run.
Good run. Sets up his block. Nice.
That's a touchdown.
Whoa!
Looks like a
Did he get it
touchdown to
in
me.
end zone? Yes.
Yes.
Touchdown,
Touchdown, Generals.
Who was that carrying the ball?
He looks familiar. He looks familiar to me. That's number 2. That's Maz Washington.
All right. Good job by
Championship running back. Him and Dennis Coleman just won a championship with the Connecticut Falcons.
Oh, they play for the Connecticut Falcons?
Yeah.
All right, okay. That's good to know. That's really good to know.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to the Connecticut Falcons.
He does not go down easy.
Yeah.
That's a good 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
You know, they're gonna be hard to stop. So that was a good drive.
That was a good
Scoring
drive.
on your first drive is crucial for momentum.
Yeah. First possession and you score. Maybe like 8 plays, 9 plays.
Looks like it's going to be a long day for that defense if they don't wake up.
And here's 88 kicking. He's kicking extra points.
Fumbled
bad.
it. Oh, and he got away.
Not a
Broke
bad
one tackle.
Oh, he pitched it out to number 3.
He looked like he was down. Good whistle. That was a good whistle.
Good whistle. They blew him down. Good job. Well, I didn't think they were going to try to go for that extra point. I don't know if that hold.
That was a bad. It was a good snap. He just
didn't hold it.
No,
that ball
catch
came
it.
out firing.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to get a replay on the touchdown. You take it from here, Dave.
Okay.
Formation.
We got handoff to Maz. Runs right through full speed.
Good block by
Good block. Poor angle.
Yeah.
Arm tackles.
Yeah. Good block.
By the time Tajay got to him, he was already in it.
Yeah. Good block by number 11, though.
Yeah.
And as you said,
right.
poor angles as a player.
Yeah.
You're still an active player.
Yes. Angles of pursuit are very
Watching
important.
the game from this perspective now.
You see everything.
It gives you something different from the field, right?
Yeah. You see effort. You can see the effort.
Yeah. And some people do loaf.
Yeah.
You know, little effort, if I don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't do anything, so.
I feel like if D linemen played corner, they would not get blocked, you know? That's just middle linebackers, if you put us on the edge, you're not blocking us, you know?
Right. Well, good drive by the Generals. 6-zip. They went for the extra point. The bad snap kept them from getting that extra point now.
Let's see if he boots it deeper this time.
I mean, he got to kick the first one.
Yeah,
It was a good return by the Bruins, though.
Yeah, definitely was. They're leaving the middle wide open.
Good kick.
Good kick.
Wow. Look at this.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
All that. Yeah, he's smart, though. He's smart. He didn't pick it up. He let it go out of bounds. He knew it was going to go out of bounds.
But they get at the 40?
Yeah, I believe they get at the 40, 35. Let's see what they set up.
The defense looks excited to get back on the field.
Yeah.
The offense coming on the field with their helmets off, walking.
Right. Already the body language for the Bruins.
Yeah.
And it may be like what you said. I mean, it's still very early in the game, but it may be like you said. Their first 2 games were not a real good opponent, if anything.
Right.
And
this is their first challenge of the season.
They did what they were supposed to do, as opposed to where the Generals beat the Bulls, who were really good.
Solid team.
You know, sending a message, and now coming out 6-zip.
The Bulls were in the championship game last season.
I like that.
35.
All right, so they're going to kick from the 30. They'll bring out the ball.
Doing the re-kick?
No re-kick.
Okay,
the ball to the 30.
In college, it is.
Wow.
Absolutely. Yes, 100%. 3 options.
All right, well, here we go.
First down.
I never understood why some players come on the field without their helmet on. You can't play football without your helmet.
You're right.
It speaks volumes to me.
Some guys are exchanging helmets, you know.
Oh wow.
So at this level, you still have teams where just
I forget that happens. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So.
Oh, Coffee Cooler says, "Welcome to the End Zone, Generals."
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
good
snap.
Pass.
Quick pass.
Wow.
Just out the reach. Yeah. You don't have to wake up. Wake up, corner.
Yeah. It's like you said earlier, right? You wanted to get him settled down by throwing a few passes short. And then they just went for everything at that moment. He had to step on the defender. So
sure did.
If he would have put that in just a little better, he would have scored.
They might go back to him.
They might go right back.
That's his first deep pass of the game. So we'll see if he puts some more touch on those passes going further into the game. Looks like the Generals have 2 high safeties.
Oh,
The Valley's leader in football broadcasting. Coffee Cooler. That's a cool name.
yeah. He needs to bring us some pizza to the booth and something to drink.
It looks like we got 3 wide.
Cooler, bring us some stuff here.
Looks like we got trips to the left.
All right. This is a different formation, right?
Right. See if they throw a screen or
Hand it off.
like it. He cuts to the outside. Good tackle. That was a solid tackle
Yeah.
by number 1. He's excited.
The 6, good job. Yeah,
He's
they
pumped
did a
up.
good job on that. That's right.
Solid tackle by number 1 on the Generals. That's Markel Dobbs. Yeah, he's had a terrific year.
On the Generals defense, yeah, he was the one who went offsides earlier. He was hot on that play before when he was pulled offsides. That's probably what it was. But
He just had an MVP season in the spring, so let's see if it carries over. I believe he caught an interception last week, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah. Okay.
So he's on fire this year. Let's see if he makes an impact in this game. We got 3.
Offsides
on number 84 on the Bruins. 4 start. I don't have him on the roster. 84 on the Bruins.
False start. Offense, number 84. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
Sorry.
That's all right. This is not the way you want to start your second drive when you start going backwards here.
You know, this is
Yeah.
oh my God, that hurts. Can we keep the golden line comments down to a minimum? I'm still hurting over that championship game, man.
So we back out in the same formation again. Let's see if the coach called the same play.
Trips left. I mean, it looks like it might be a screen. The running back's a little too far from the quarterback.
All right, let's see what happens here. Number 4 look like he's ready to go.
He's
again.
ready. Ooh.
Oh, good pass.
Good slant right behind the linebackers.
Good catch by number 0.
That linebacker has to get depth on. If he got depth, there's 3 zeros. So.
Yeah, 5 0 on the Bruins.
On the Bruins.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Jason Morero. Sorry, Morero.
On the catch. Good job.
If that outside linebacker got just a little depth, that would have been an interception.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, you gotta get your reads and.
Safety's walking down now.
Hey, Billy, they let Billy throw Tajay. Ooh, ran him over. Why you doing that, Tajay?
Look at that.
Tajay just ran over number 14, Sidney Franklin. Sidney's a good offensive player.
Yeah, but technically, it was all for a gain of 1. Good run.
Sidney was super fast. You know, he was just with us on the Golden Lions. He's a great player. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice. Good job.
Wait for him to step up to even try to make the tackle. A lot of people won't do that, so shout out to him for that.
Yeah. I mean, he was the one who picked off that ball that didn't when they had the penalty, so.
Oh, wow, yeah. So
all right, he drops back.
Let's see.
Oh, he tossed it.
Oh, delayed toss, Tajay. Ooh,
all right.
Good way to step up.
He barely gets back to the line of scrimmage there.
Right. They rallied. You see the way they rallied to the ball?
They rallied to the ball well, yeah. Good job by the Generals there coming up.
I think that's the difference between the Generals defense and the Bruins defense right now. The Generals defense is rallying to the ball.
Looks like Tajay got a little shaken up there.
Tajay he's like Wolverine, man. He'll shake it off. He's a playmaker.
Yeah. He's a great kid. Yeah, let me see if he comes out for one play.
Get some water. Takes it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got to come out for that one play. So, but once again, the Valley General defense is kind of stingy here, with the exception of that one pass.
Yeah, they're not giving up much, are they?
No, they're not. I mean, they are shutting down the run, but they need. I think they need to press a little more.
Yeah.
So that this way, you know, I mean, I know 14 got beat on that pass, but
I agree with you because the quarterback is getting the ball out of his hands fast.
He is. So if you're going to create pressure, you need to bring somebody to get that pressure. When
they played off, they got beat on that slant. So
exactly.
Let's see if they press a little bit. Trips to the right. Good snaps, and he runs immediately.
Fakes. Still running to the sideline.
For a loss
of a yard. Wow.
The quarterback sacked himself.
Yep. Let me see. Sound boxers drop, so I'm trying to see.
I didn't see a lot of pressure there. Some was coming from the backside. Maybe he felt it. I don't know.
Yeah, not much pressure coming from the backside, but sometimes some quarterbacks feel too much.
There's a lot of one-read quarterbacks on this level. So you see that one read is not there. They just take off,
and run,
you know, instead of going through their progressions, you know.
Right. I mean, it was good defense by the Generals. So,
but if you're gonna run, you don't want to run out of bounds for a loss. At least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Get back to the line of scrimmage. And if you ran that far to the tackle box, you could have thrown the ball away upfield.
Right.
And you don't lose anything. All right. So here we are. Going to go back to punt.
We got a player running on late. It looks like he's running back off.
Yeah.
Don't want to do that. They gotta get in sync.
Yeah, let's see what happens here. Let's see if the snap goes.
Oh, got him again. They're eager. This defense is eager.
What number? Offside. Defense, number 4. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
All right. There you have it. So it still doesn't give them a first down because of the loss, but you know they're going to continue to punt once again.
If they get them to jump again, that's a first down.
Well, no, they're 4th and 6.
Oh wow, yeah, because the quarterback ran out of bounds.
Oh, this was a good snap.
Oh my God, he got away. Let's see if he beats. Okay, broke a tackle. You can't point at the man on the. Come on, man, you can't do that.
Good job by number 43 to force him out of bounds. Anyway.
Good job, number 43 on the Generals. That's I don't have him here.
That's okay.
God bless him.
Yeah. So, you know, we just, you know, it was good defense.
I'm sorry.
Even though he gave them the penalty, you know, they gave them the penalty. Still.
You see what the difference would have been if the quarterback would have got back to the line of scrimmage. If they would have got another offside, it would have been the first down.
Exactly. Or if he would have thrown the ball out of bounds. You know,
this is a game of inches.
It is a game of inches. And still, we got a 6-0 game. It's still a game at this moment.
Yeah, they still have a chance. It's still early. It's really early in this game.
The Generals, and let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with them now.
Okay, coming up 2 back in the backfield. That receiver to the right is playing real off. Oh, we got to run to Maz.
Again, number 2.
Coming right through. Wow.
First down.
I don't know where the linebackers are on that defense.
I don't know.
But they're not. He's getting through those gaps easily.
Got a player down.
It looks like I can't see the number on that.
We're going to look at the offense for the Generals if we can. Let me see if we bring it up on the screen there.
Okay. We got Lopez, Ruger, Jimenez, Davis, Moreno, Johnson, Smith, Cogswell. The quarterback is Sapir. We got Jefferson and Coleman.
Yeah. So that right side of the offensive line, the right side, the right tackle and the right guards, Moreno and Johnson, they're doing a lot of work because they keep running right. Well, let me not say that because they went off tackle the other way and they got the touchdown. So,
well, I hope Johnson plays well. He's wearing my jersey number, so let's see what he does. Best jersey number in the game, 55.
Well, we'll see. Let's see. I know the offensive line right now is doing some really good work.
Yes, they are.
So
it looks like he's getting 5 yards a carry.
At least about 5 yards a carry. So he's the offensive line doing some good work.
Okay, quarterback keeper, great open-field tackle.
Anybody but the cameraman. Yeah, he did.
Great open-field tackle by Zero on the Bruins. That looks like Jason Moreno.
Yeah, so there you go. He fooled the camera guy, but not him.
He was not fooled on that one. Way to step up, break down, and make an open-field tackle.
Well, once again, I mean, good defense. Puts them at 2nd and 10, I think it is. 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12.
Somebody's awake on that defense.
Somebody's awake on that defense.
Kelvin White Jr. says, why he pointing that bro on the floor like the ball made a turnover? Thank you. Somebody said it.
So somebody else saw what Dave thought in the booth here. So.
I was thinking the same thing, like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
I mean, if it helps, you know, if it boosts his morale a little bit, then
I guess so, right?
Shout outs to him.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, so here we have a 2-by-2 formation with the Generals again, with the back off to the left. Good snap, fake.
Fake to Maz, screen to the left. Okay, Williamson, good move. Oh, he might be going on this one. Oh, good.
Oh, he trips on his own.
Looks like
Good job.
Looks like Malik Williamson.
Good job on his part. He took the screen right up the middle. A couple of blockers, good moves, and moved the sticks for a first down. Got down to, you see where they spot the ball on the 30.
Oh, right on the 30 too.
Right on the 30. First
I
quarter.
love when the ball was right on the line like that. It makes it so much. Okay, yeah, end of the first.
This is the end of the first quarter. We're going to take a break here. Thank you so much. We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
In sports, breaking ground in a male-dominated industry, and witnessing firsthand the dedication it takes to rise through obstacles that most never see. This brand was built for the overlooked and underestimated, the athletes grinding through injuries, the youth putting in work before sunrise, the pros carrying pressure on their backs, and anyone overcoming personal, mental, or societal battles on their journey to greatness.
All right, welcome back.
And we're back.
Yeah, Dave, first quarter, what do you think?
It looks like the Bruins were asleep at the wheel,
Right,
and the Generals came out ready.
right. And Generals are moving the ball right now again. You know, the Bruins defense hasn't been too bad, you know, on a couple of occasions, but they need to step up and, you know, make a big play here.
Looks like they got a 4-man front. That Dean is going all the way to the outside. Oh, he comes back.
He's got a wide 9, yeah. No, he's back in, though. Looks like
Back
they showing
in.
some pressure here. Oh, they backed out.
Okay.
He might be in a
Let's
couple
see what they
of
do.
yeah.
I would stick with the run here.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
been working.
just back to pass.
Oh,
Ooh, good defense.
By number 24.
With
Wow.
24 on the Bruins. That's Tyron Moye.
Yeah, good job by him. One. That is one play there. That play, if he would have made that play, that would have changed the momentum in this game.
Yeah.
Where, you know, now the Bruins are getting a little more confidence, you know, so.
Looks
I
like
mean,
they're waking up and
yeah, still good play, you know. But if he would have taken that to the house, definitely would have been a big job. Big thing there.
would have evened out the score. Would have made it, you know, that much of a closer game.
Yep. So, you know, I mean, wasn't that strong of a throw either.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
To the sideline. I mean, you know, that takes a real strong arm. I don't know.
He's a righty throwing to the right, so it's, you know,
Yeah.
it's a little bit of an easier throw for him.
You would think.
You know.
2nd and 10 on the down, and let's see, maybe they're going to go back to the run here, Dave. What do you
Might
think?
be a delay. I mean, a draw.
Yep, there it is. Good call, Dave. Look at that. Good defense. Good defense.
With a back like Maz, I don't know if you need to do draws.
You just want to give him the ball, let him
Just give him
go.
the ball, let him go.
Let's see how far did he go. There are no flags. He got about 2 yards out of that.
Looks like 2nd and 10.
Nope, it's going to be
Is it? Oh,
third.
third. Okay, they got to move the stick.
Yeah,
there you go.
3rd and 7. 3rd and 8.
7.
Now they're mad. Now after
That's somewhat manageable. I don't.
Yeah.
It's not an ideal third down
No,
situation.
Exactly. You know, your second down play should always be something called where you can at least gain 4 to 5 yards so that you make it a manageable third down to hopefully get the first down here. But
I haven't seen them try to get I haven't seen the Generals try to get the Bruins to go off sides.
no hard counts. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, no hard counts here.
You know
so.
what? As good as their offensive line is right now, I don't think they need. I think, like you said, they just need to really go straight down the field. That's it.
I agree with that.
Let's see what they call here. He takes the snap, takes the ball again. It's away.
Tosses to the right.
The middle,
wide
catch.
open. Drops
he-
it. You got to complete.
Wait a minute.
They
Wait a
ruled it a
minute.
catch.
They ruled it a fumble. Hold on.
Wow.
The beanbag went down. Good
open
tackle.
field tackle
By number 4.
by number 4. Malik
Number
Williams.
13 on the fumble recovery. Let's see.
Who's
Hold
on that
You got it
interception?
with-
Number 13.
Hold on. He's right there. All right, let's see what they call. If there is a call.
Sideline warning. It's just a warning, no yardage. Great. Yep. Fumble recovery, first down going this way.
Wow.
There you have it.
What do you think? Do you think that was a completed catch fumble?
It didn't look like it was a completed catch, but
It looked like he might have been juggling it for a second there. As soon as he caught it, the D-back was on him, so I don't know if it was completed.
That is their first warning.
okay. All right. So there was a sideline one. Okay. So let's look at the
Unless it's replay.
All right. So they got that formation 2-by-2 with the back over to the left. Takes the handoff. He drops back, throws the ball across the middle. Let me see. He got it. 1-2. You know what? He did make a football move.
That was great. That was a great call by the refs.
Yeah, I think he made 2-3 steps with possession, and the ball popped out.
That was crucial for the Bruins. The Bruins needed that right now.
What we couldn't see. My question then would be, was he down by contact?
That's a great question.
Was he down by contact? But nevertheless, they ruled it a fumble.
Let's see what the Bruins do with this opportunity.
Here's the momentum in a close game still.
Let's say we
Second
got
quarter, yep.
even. Back, lined up to the left, 2-by-2.
Yeah.
And they hand it off. Oh, they fill those gaps
Yeah,
very fast.
Yeah, they
Great
did.
tackle. Great tackle by number 0.
And 43.
For the Generals,
Yeah.
we got 43. I don't have them here.
All right,
And
that's
0, we got 3 zeros, but
That's okay.
that might have been.
Good job by number 0. Good job by number 43.
0. Good job by
Way to
you
fill the
guys.
holes. Yep. You know,
As soon as he handed the ball off, the defense was in the gaps. So
and according to the sticks, he still got a half a yard out of it.
wow.
Oh, it's behind the stick.
Wow.
Yeah. He lost half a yard on that. So, right here you wanted to start off really good. You got to turn over, and then you go and you run the ball. You get a loss here.
Let's say they got trips to the right, drops back to pass, tosses it to the running back.
These guys.
Ooh, way to rally.
It was a good call, but way to rally to the ball by the Generals.
Great open field tackle by number 0 again. 0's balling right now.
Yeah. Which number 0 is that? What's his name? The one on defense.
I think that's Maine. Tremaine.
All right. Anyways, we're trying to figure out here. So we are
that's
second quarter still.
Jermaine Manning. Tremaine Manning. Wow.
Okay, we got
Shout outs to him.
Shout outs to him.
Looks like he's leading the way on that defense right now.
Right now on the defense, that is correct.
Mustang.
Let's see what the Bruins. Let's see what the Bruins come out with here again. 2-by-2 with the back off to the left.
To the left.
To the left. To the left. Okay.
No motion to trip.
Motion. How the big guy there.
Drops back to pass. Quick pass. Tosses
deep.
it up.
Oh wow.
He tried to navigate the ball.
Yeah.
Just couldn't get his.
Just couldn't get it to him.
Yeah.
Good pass. Way to stretch the defense a little bit. Maybe they can get back to that short pass.
Keep those corners on their
on toes. Yep. Okay. We got a punt coming up here.
Let's see if they get that D-line to jump again. Yeah, that too.
Let's see if they can at least get the punt off.
See if they get the punt off at least. Yeah.
So, we definitely got to see that first. Let's see if they work the snap, and then hold them.
I would think by the third time the defense would know to watch the ball.
Yeah, they were short on offense. They've got guys running in. They don't know what they're doing. I'd call a timeout here. You don't want a mistake here, and you get a turnover.
If they snap it over his head, that's going to be a touchdown or a safety.
All right, let's see.
Ooh, low snap again. He got it off, though.
Okay.
Clean.
Good catch.
Good catch. Turns out the sideline.
Oh, he breaks a tackle.
Okay, breaks multiple tackles, and he's still going, still fighting.
Good run. My number 4 again.
Number 4, Malik Williamson on the Generals. That's dangerous. That crackback.
Yeah.
That could have cost him, if he would have took it to the house, that could have cost him. Yes, that's me saying that. Yes.
Ain't that the kid calling the pod black, isn't it?
It sure is.
I'm almost certain that everybody who's listening heard me say that right now.
This jaw,
like, really?
100 jaws just dropped.
All right.
99, blindside block.
Oh, they
15
did
yards from the spot of the penalty, first down.
There you go. He was called for it.
Not everybody could be me. You know,
Not everybody can be you. You don't always get away with it either.
Yeah.
So, you know, but
wow. See?
Oh boy. And he's still down. That's terrible.
Wow.
You know.
I don't know if that was the gentleman that got hit, though. I think that was somebody else.
Somebody else. All right. Well.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
Let's see what we got here. All right. First down. Oh, we're going to watch the replay here, so let's see if we can catch this block.
If he gets up, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Makes him stronger.
Guy. Who was it that got hit? Number 38 that got hit. Okay, let's see.
That was that was actually a good punt.
Here somewhere. Let's see when we get back. Nope. There it is. Right here. Could be this block right here. Yep, that's it right there. That was a pretty good block. I mean, I get it. You can't peel back.
But the gentleman, he was fine.
Yeah, but you can't peel back on that.
No, you can't. You know, but it helps build character.
It does. Huh?
You know,
your character. I know that.
It helps, but, you know, next time his awareness goes up.
Yeah.
You know.
Good for him.
I'm saying.
I'm just saying. Good job. Way to catch that on the camera. Our camera guy here is phenomenal. Outstanding.
Great job. Great job.
Great job by Howard.
2 in the backfield.
All right. You got it tight.
Tight to the left.
Handoff
to Dennis Coleman.
Move. Oh. Fumble on the play. Let's see.
That is what I call form tackle.
Form tackle took him down to the ground.
That was 0-0.
Yeah, recovery by the...
Did you notice how number 0 doesn't boast or brag? He just made a good tackle and walked back to the side of the field.
Exactly.
Shout out to him for that.
Shout out to him for that. But that was a real good tackle. Picked him up and slammed him to the ground, forced the fumble. You know,
I love to see tackles like that. As a middle linebacker, I love to see tackles like that.
Give it to the big offensive lineman for the recoveries.
Oh, shout out to him.
Yeah.
With the hands.
Once again, hey, this is HSG Network. Please like and subscribe here. Howard Gaber at the control. You know,
like, share, and subscribe. Like, share,
please
subscribe.
comment.
Yeah.
Comments. We can see you guys. You know, shout out to you guys out here. Come on.
Sportsmanlike conduct, number 17 of the offense. 15-yard penalty.
Number 17 on offense, Dennis Coleman, the running back. I almost said disorderly conduct. Unsportsmanlike. Wow.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, once again, right? I mean, the
that's a big penalty.
Generals were doing some good stuff, but it seemed like, you know...
Don't reset the change. Don't reset the change. Don't reset the change.
Oh, boy. Got another time out here. Change crew does not know.
Whitehead is doing a good job.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Whitehead.
Right, you're right.
Listen, we're not going to mention that the chains
don't move.
are on this sideline when they're supposed to be on the other side.
Ooh, that's a good. He caught that. That's a good catch.
Guys, they were at the 47.
At the 47.
They were at the 47. Yo, Tay. Tell them they were at the 47. The 47.
Tell them we got it on the screen.
We got it on the screen. That's why.
The eye in the sky.
Yeah.
Sees it all.
No, you're not the chains. You're the box.
Yeah,
this Whitehead seems like a no-nonsense Whitehead.
Came up to the booth for you.
Look at that. Right. Tell him, man. Tell him that we got the review if he wants to.
Do you think these long timeouts are good?
Oh, huh?
Do you think these long timeouts are good or it hurts?
I mean, you know what? Stuff like this, you know, when you get the chain messed up, it gives the players the opportunity to rest up. I mean, I would have taken the opportunity to get some water out there.
Right.
Defense. It's still a hot evening, even though it's overcast right now a little bit, but you know, it's getting cooler, obviously. But right now,
gives the defense time to communicate. Right. And I mean, the offense as well. So
yeah, and we got what is it? Second and what day?
Coffee Cooler says some great character building. Somebody agrees with me.
Coffee Cooler.
Shout out to him.
We need the pizza.
That's cool.
Okay, we got a handoff again to number 2. Takes it outside. Good run.
Okay, the
Oh, way to
Bruins,
rally
the
to
Bruins is
ball.
rallying to the ball now.
Good job.
Maybe that little referee timeout let them catch their breath a
It
little
could
bit.
have. It could have. It could have let them gather themselves. I mean, although the Generals are hurting themselves right now, they shouldn't
Right,
have all
right.
these personal fouls. So, I mean, what is it? Second and what? Third.
Looks like
third
it's
and 11?
3rd and 11.
Yeah, 3rd and 11. So,
Yeah, they
Yeah.
can't be one.
yeah. Well, you know,
See if they do a.
yeah. So now,
See if they run a seam route or a
Yeah.
comeback route to the sideline. You think they have good timing like that?
they
Good
might.
chemistry
I
with the-
mean, we've seen them throw a couple of good balls. So you never know.
Oh, that seam was that post to the
Yeah.
middle,
Oh, yeah. That's exactly right. Yeah.
wide open.
And you got a 2-by-1 here. Your 2 backs. All right.
Okay. Is that a broken eye?
It might be broken down. We might get a lead play.
Offset eye. Ooh,
You know what's
great
crazy?
defense. Great
So you-
defense.
I see it, right? The mechanics. Quarterback turned all the way around to hand the ball off.
Wow. That's a waste of time.
It's a waste of time. I'm
Sure
not
is.
surprised he still got the ball off, but
You think he did it on purpose, or you think it was designed like that, or
I don't know. It's just mechanics, man.
poor mechanics?
Some guys don't get taught. If our man Dave Patterson was here, he'd be going over this stuff. You know.
Shout out to him.
He'll be going. Yes. Shout out to him.
He has
Happy
a-
birthday to his wife.
Happy birthday.
Melissa, happy birthday from HSG Network. Hope you're enjoying your time.
Coach Patterson has a great first name.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love his first name.
you're a funny guy. Huh? You're Dave, right? Okay, buddy. All right, here we go. Let's get it going, Dave.
Okay, we got Maz lined up in the backfield, 2x2.
Yeah.
Looks like he's showing blitz on the defense. Right tackle caught
Fourth
it
and
out.
9. It's 4th down and 9.
Wow.
Oh, for it. Let's
Go
see.
for it. That's bold.
Oh, he got
Wide
it.
open.
Completed pass. Good
Wow,
job.
first
Catch.
down.
Good catch by number what? 12 on
Number
the Gen-
12. It seems like that's his favorite target. Number 12 on the general.
Yeah.
That's Javon Taylor.
Good job by Javon Taylor.
Easy name to say. Thank you for that.
Yeah, very. I'd be butchering Taylor either. Also, trust me. So I'm glad I got you to call out the names. There.
Yeah, I take pride in saying people's names right. I've always done that.
2-minute rule.
We got a 2-minute rule.
We're under 2-minute rule.
We're under 2-minute rule. So we're under 2 minutes. So, well,
My fault. We should have it, right?
2-minute warning.
2-minute
2
timeout. 2-minute timeout, as they say in college. Look at that.
all right. We know it's not a timeout. We know it's a 2-minute warning.
Exactly.
All right, we're going to take a break here for a moment. We'll be right back.
When it's time to fill up your tank, buy it by the bottle of case. It's all natural, no filler, gorilla. When it's time to fill up your tank, buy it by the bottle of case. It's all natural, no filler, gorilla. Community over competition, the model. 2 young black men.
Stop the game.
Right.
Timeout.
You just yell to the sidelines, yeah. All right, here we go. Bring them back. Bring them back.
All right, now we're back. Hopefully, yep, there we go.
Yes.
Great job. Yeah, load them.
I felt like Steve Urkel for a second.
Yeah, yeah.
I almost said, did I do that?
Did I do that? No, you did not.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So we got 2 minutes left to the first half. All right, and we'll see. We'll see.
Coming out 2x2.
Yeah.
Half back to the left.
Seems like the Bruins are on a single high right now.
Yeah. That's just about to say that.
And they're showing a little pressure coming off the edge. Let's see if he comes.
He might go back to number 12 on this. If not, a draw.
I think so too. I mean, once again, point mechanics. Look at the way the corner's sitting.
Goes right back to number 12. Diving catch.
Did he catch that? He make that catch? Good job.
Good job, 12.
Clock still runs.
That's Taylor on the catch.
Yeah, good job.
Looks like it's a 2nd and 3.
Yeah.
He got to get that. I don't know if he threw it low on purpose, but
yeah, he's got to get that ball up. He needs a little more oomph on it.
Allows him to make a move.
Exactly. You know? If he gets the ball there on point, he can make a move after the catch.
Get some rack.
But right now he's diving to the floor. Can't do anything with it.
That quarterback is that receiver's helping out the quarterback.
Yeah, by making those catches. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure he said something to him in the huddle.
I would assume, but let's see when it come out here.
Especially if they have chemistry, if that's his main receiver.
Number 12 is in the slot here again, so.
Okay. 2x2.
Yeah, see. I mean.
Hand off to the right. Oh, good cut outside. Oh,
good tackle.
Way to hold on. Way to hold on to that tackle. Number 43 on the Bruins.
Tackle.
That's Tone Long. Or Tony.
I'm not sure. I think they called the timeout, but I'm not sure.
It's either Tone or Tony.
Hold on! Hey! We're short, right? We're short. It's not a first down. Okay, hey. Because the defensive player helmet come off, we're under 2 minutes. You have the option of a 10-second runoff.
How much time we got left?
What's the time? 55.
55 seconds?
5 seconds, yeah.
Wow.
So
they're running the clock under 2 minutes?
If they elect a zap? They're not going to, I assume, but let's see. Do you want the zap or not, Coach? He wants the 10 seconds, yes!
All right, so Coach opted to take the 10 seconds.
He wants to take the 10 off.
So we're at 45 seconds to have. So
set the clock to 45. No, the helmet came off.
That was an offensive choice, right?
Yes. Yeah, that's the offense.
We're going to start it on my signal.
Because, so the helmet from the defensive players, not versed on the rules from the league, but
player on the defense, number 43's helmet came off. By rule, that is a 10-second subtraction. They elected to use it. Game clock is set at 45 seconds. It will start on my whistle.
I would think they're not trying to score if they elected to take less time.
Right. So
that's confusing.
If your helmet comes off, the rule is here, you got to get off the field. So
right.
And
they had an option to take the 10-second runoff, and they took it. I'm surprised.
But I thought you can give the defense the option to use a timeout.
Right.
Not losing 10 seconds.
A handoff to number 5.
Number 5, right up the
Go
middle.
straight through. Ooh. That looks like Devin Bakioki. Might be in the
timeout offense.
Timeout offense.
It's their first timeout and a half.
All right, we're going to take a break here, and we'll be right back.
Yes.
Michelina's on State in New Haven is a standout in the city's vibrant pizza scene. Established in 2020 by owner Cheryl Maselli and chef Ray Gennaro, the restaurant offers a cozy, welcoming atmosphere with a menu that blends traditional Italian dishes with creative twists. We offer a unique dining experience that combines the rich traditions of New Haven-style pizza with innovative culinary creations. Our unique pizza flights, offering a variety of small slices in one order, went viral, significantly boosting the restaurant's profile. Beyond pizza, the menu features a range of options for your dining pleasure.
All right, we're back. We're about 30 seconds left in the game, maybe a little more. The Generals are coming out.
So they elected to take the 10-second runoff just to call a timeout?
Yeah, well, maybe they thought they were going to be able to score on that last play. So we have to see what happens here.
It's a lot of confidence.
Very, very.
In a run play.
Yeah.
He got some good yardage on him.
Yeah. And they've been running the ball well.
Drives back to pass, see if he sets his feet. Steps up. Good step up. throws out,
Goes to the end zone. Oh.
overthrows it. He was double coverage, so number 12.
Yeah.
That's his main receiver, number 12.
Yeah.
The Bruin player was looking for his teammate to help him up, and he walked away. Sometimes you just got to get up on your own.
Sometimes you just got to get up on your own. Good job by the Generals. I mean, this is now 2nd and 11, it looks like. 2nd and 11 for the Generals. 2nd and 11 for the Generals here. All right.
Let's see what they chalk up in order to try to score before the half.
I mean, it's what you want, right? You want the ball, you want possession with a little bit of time left in the game, in the half, I should say.
This will be huge. Go up 12 points or possibly 13.
Right, and they deferred.
14 points.
So, the Generals are be kicking off.
Their defense has been playing pretty good. So
no, they deferred. They'll be getting the ball in the second half.
Oh.
So if they can score here, this will be big.
This could be a 2-for-1.
Yeah.
Wow.
They need to get in the end zone here.
Set your feet. Oh, no.
Wow.
Throws it. Sidearm.
Threw it out of bounds. You got a flag on the play. I saw it. I know what it is. Holding.
Good eye. Good eye, coach.
Good holding on the left tackle or the right tackle.
You cannot get holding on that blind side.
You want to push him back and replay second, or you want to decline and go to third? What's that? No. The repass stops the clock. How much time? Doesn't matter. 6 seconds? 6 seconds. Push him back.
All right, so there you have holding on the offense.
Holding. Offense, number 53. 10-yard penalty. Replay second down.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
And
thank you.
As far as we know, there's 6 seconds.
Lateef Adams. Long-time player.
Yeah.
His D-line needs me back.
They definitely do.
Need me back.
Get on the bus. Get back here.
I'm going to read your comments the way you write them, so.
Yeah. No, that's it. So here we go. This should be the last play of the first half here, Dave.
Let's see what they do. Might throw up a Hail Mary. I feel like he's going to roll out to the right.
Second and forever. So, I mean, I think this is going to be the last down.
Let's see if this DN on the left side of the Bruins defense steps up.
All right, let's take a look.
Because he's been rolling out to the right pretty easy. One play, he stepped up in the pocket.
5 seconds.
All right.
Let's see if he stays calm in the pocket here.
Drops back. No, he didn't even rush. They went with a 3-man rush on this. Oh, good tackle. Good job.
Wow. He's super excited.
52. Good job. That is the half, I believe.
52 on the Bruins. That's TJ Nelson.
All right, way to go, TJ. All right, so first half, 6-zip, Generals, Bruins 0. Good first half, good football. A lot of penalties on both sides. I mean, I would think that they need to come out in the second half with less penalties, but we'll see what happens.
Don't forget to smash that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to HSG Network.
Yeah, we're already out there, 3,500.
We're on our way to 4K.
As soon as we hit that 4K is going to get all the free condiments that we have at our next game. They can go to the station over there, the concession stand, and grab all the condiments. All right, we're going to go step away now. Second half, we'll be right back.
Oh, hey!
Looking for some swag? Here at My Custom Swag, we will imprint, embroider, or laser engrave your name or message on practically anything you want. Water bottles, t-shirts, jackets, caps, banners, business cards. We'll even wrap your company vehicle in vinyl. Best of all, we won't break the bank. There's no minimum order required on most items. My Custom Swag is a proud American family-owned and operated business. So let's get creative. Express yourself and call My Custom Swag or visit mycustomswag.com today.
Riddell has been at the forefront of innovation in football equipment. By combining the latest manufacturing methods, cutting-edge technology, and data, we're creating next-generation protection for players. When we introduced SpeedFlex, a shell that flexes to reduce impact forces to the player, we didn't just change the game of helmet design, we created an icon. And that wasn't all. We also introduced our pioneering Insight Smart Helmet technology, collecting impact data that shapes the way we think about head protection. After this step forward, we developed Precision Fit, a process that uses 3D scanning to build a truly customized interior. And now, our Diamond technology reimagines the DNA of the helmet. The new 3D printed lattice liner system uses our latest data to allow impact absorption to be custom tuned. It's this same data that's driving our development of even more customized protection, position-specific helmets, and we won't stop there. We're leading the way to a future where helmets are designed for an individual athlete's playing style, creating a new generation of helmets that are as unique as the players who wear them. Our engineers are designing the future of the game today.
All right, settle down.
There we go. All right. Welcome back, everybody. It's me, Howard, and Joey Pagan. Ready to start here the second half. Dave had to step away. Child care issues. And, yeah, he did a great job.
Yeah, well, I want to thank Dave for coming in and helping us out that first half there. You know, it's not an easy thing to sit up here really and be in the booth and try to do this, you know, especially when you're a player, you know, coming from the side, from the field itself to doing this. It's not easy to make that transition, but I'm glad he did. It was a big help for us, and thanks, Dave. Safe travels. All right, we're getting ready to kick off. As we saw, the Generals won the toss, deferred, got the ball, came close to scoring at the end of the half, and wasn't able to. And now the Generals are going to kick off.
Game.
Like that.
So far, yeah.
Everybody's talking about this should be a blowout. You know, someone said 200-0 or 100-0, but they're playing good. Bruins, you know, got their feet under them.
and they're playing.
I don't
They're
know what
playing
they
good.
got going on.
You know, I think so. You know, I mean, once again, we said this is going to be a test for the Bruins, or is it that the Generals are playing down towards their opponent? I mean, there was a bunch of
They can hold it,
penalties
screw it.
in that first half that stalled a bunch of drives. So, you know, is that the problem? You know, that the Generals got ahead of themselves and caused themselves, you know, field position there. But they did have an opportunity. We're going to get a kickoff here.
Oh, right to you.
Good kick. Takes a bounce, picked up. My number 4, I believe it is. Good cut up
Malik.
the middle. Good
There
run
he
up.
goes.
There he goes.
And there,
One guy to beat. 2 guys. Good job.
Oh no, how's Stephen A. Smith?
Yeah. Huh?
Stephen A. Smith?
Stephen A. Smith.
That's what he says.
Yep. Got down to at least a 25-yard line. Good return by that young man. Once again, gives the General great field position here. And, you know, let's see if they can capitalize on it now. Because, I mean, end of the first half, they had good field position. You know, even with the turnover that was caused, you know, there, they managed to still get the ball back.
Yeah, have an injury there behind the scoreboard.
Stay in the huddle. We're going to stay in the huddle.
Right.
Must have been a little bit wrapped up there.
Stay in
So, but
Stay in the huddle.
quarterback Matt Sapir not doing a bad job. A lot more management,
right,
than we would think from here. But he's distributing the ball. Favorite target we all know is Javon Taylor, his
Right.
receiver.
That's his big receiver. He caught a couple of passes tonight. Made some really good catches tonight.
That was Malik Williamson who brought the ball all the way down to the 24-yard line. So that's what he does.
That's his job. That's what he does. You're right, Howard. He's a real good player there, and
We've seen
great return.
Had a huge return in the championship game for the Falcons.
Yep.
Sealed the game.
Oh wow! Another Connecticut Falcon player here. That's great. All right, here we are. This
I would think, with the assistant coach being Ivan.
Yep. Oh, good stiff arm. Wow. Good run by number 18. Couldn't get started. He gave a good stiff arm to the first defender that came in, but number 99 came up and made a really, really good play there on him. And took his legs out from underneath him. Ray Jones. What a name.
There you go, Ray
Jones. Way to go, Ray. Way to step up and make a play there. They've been pretty successful with that run in the first half that they figured they'd go back to it again. But
couldn't get the edge.
Couldn't get the edge. That's right. Good penetration by the defense there. So now we at 2nd and 15.
Look at you.
Thank you. And I want to shout out to the Generals for sending up some water here for us.
Thank you.
These guys are the greatest.
Set me up, Joe.
Yeah, we're going to set you up here. All right, Howard, take the call while I get this set up here.
Got it. So we got 2nd down and just about 16. Again, split backs. Inside handoff. There you go.
Oh, number 2 with the run again. Good
Dragging
job.
people with him.
Great job. Great run by number 2 on the carry there.
That's Maz Washington. Oh,
cheers.
Sorry, we got a toast.
We're toasting here in the booth.
My hand won't go there. We got more people in the booth. Everybody, come on up. It's nice and cool up here.
All right.
So that made it that was a first down run there, Joe.
That was a great run by number 2 from the Generals again. He was the one who scored the only touchdown right now. So Maz Washington there on the carry again. And once again, as we spoke earlier, me and Dave, we said that their running game is good. They're doing great with the pass, but I mean, at this point, go to what works. I think they should run the ball a little more here.
Yeah, 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. There's your run, inside run.
Number 0 on the carry there, 0. Good run, good. No.
Is he in?
Well, let's see if he gets in. Nope. Short of the goal line.
Short at the 1. That's Trayon Dobbs. I believe is someone that might know him. Markel Dobbs says, I know they better tighten up.
Yeah, I mean, really, they just...
There's Markel.
Yep, that's right.
Let him know, Markel.
Yep. But that was a good run there. Once again, they went back to the run with the lead block by number 2, and things are working for them right now.
That coffee cooler guy just wants to get in here as bad as possible.
Yeah. Maybe next game he'll make an
Next game,
appearance.
we could.
I think he can make an appearance. That coffee cooler guy. I think so.
Yeah, we'll get him up here.
No problem. All right, we'll
It's
get
a shoulder,
you up
not a knee.
Right.
So.
It's a shoulder, not a knee. He can make it up the stairs. So, all right. Once again,
first and goal from the 1. First and goal from the 1.
What are you calling here, Howard?
I'm calling tush push.
Tush push.
I'm going to see the tush push. That's me.
I think
but in a shotgun is a little tough.
I think we're going right side here with number 2 right up the middle.
With backs, it's got to be 2. 2's got the best hands. Although double zero's a little deceptive there.
Yeah. Well, let's
you got thunder and lightning back there.
Oh, he gets it.
It is
Number 2.
Your guy.
And he's in for the touchdown, I'm assuming. I don't get a signal yet.
Yep, we got it.
All right, touchdown.
Far side official.
All right.
Sack on the cooler. What do we got? We got a little bit extracurriculars, as you could say.
A little bit of extracurricular there. So
that makes it 12-0. So if you had the over at 100,
you still got a long way to go.
Still got a ways to go.
You got a ways to go. But
however,
if the Generals can continue to give the ball,
the result of the play is a touchdown. After the play, personal foul, unsportsmanlike, number 2 on the offense.
Oh, Maz.
15-yard penalty.
What you do, Maz? We missed it.
Yeah, we missed what it was.
That penalty will be enforced on a kick.
All right.
Here we
number
go.
2's first unsportsmanlike conduct.
Uh-oh.
Here we go, child.
All right, there you have it. That's his first unsportsmanlike. So, I mean, he's having a great game.
Oof.
He needs to keep his head in the game so that he can continue doing what he needs to do here. So, he just needs to stay smart about it. Can't afford to get another penalty and get kicked out of this game.
No, and we don't know the suspensions and what's going to happen
exactly.
if you do get kicked out of a game.
Right.
But it's not good. We know that.
Right. I mean,
let's go to the conversion here. It's again split backs.
Yeah.
They're pulling that other running back in, and then you got just a regular slot. It's XYZ.
It's away.
Take the hand up and goes to the corner. Yeah.
No, that was number 12, just over his head.
Just a little over his head. Good try.
Yeah.
Good try.
Makes your score 12-0. We'll bring up the. If I can find it.
Maybe we can get a replay.
Take it easy there, Ace.
All right, Ace.
It's only a 1-yard run. It's not like it was a lot.
Yeah.
Joe, give me the breakdown on the 1-yard run here.
I'm going to give you a breakdown on the 1-yard run. Let's go. Come on, give it to me here. Here we go. All right, you got that split formation there, right?
Got the choice. Lightning or
double
thunder. Zero or thunder number 2.
Yep, and here comes thunder number 2.
Matt.
Right up the middle. Gets in the end zone. Good job. Let's see what he does here.
Wait, do we get a headbutt?
Oh, he flexed over the defender.
And that's what you got.
That's what you got.
See?
There you go.
We had these great replays coming up.
Great replay there. I mean, coach needs to look at the replay later on and say, what were you doing? What were you thinking there?
Right. That's exactly what they're going to say. What were you thinking?
What were you thinking? It was a great run. You didn't need to end it that way.
No.
You gotta be just a little smarter than that. But nevertheless, 12-zip. Generals up. Kicking off. The penalty's going to be assessed now. So should give the Bruins some decent field position if they can return this.
I got to fix that.
So we'll see what happens. If they can get a good return, we'll be all right.
Making our scoreboard a little smaller. It's a little big.
Yeah.
Stop. Hey, stop. Stop.
Oh, still at it.
Thank you.
That's our white hat on the field. That's why we mic him up.
Yeah.
You want to continue to play?
Oh, it's the blue. He's on the blue side.
I can do whatever I want. I can throw you out.
Other side, Joe.
Shut up and you say no, I can throw you out. That's fine with me, but you have to be doing it from the parking lot. No.
Oh, let's go.
No. I'm a lawyer. You can't beat me.
All right.
No?
There it is. 47U. The ref said, I'm a lawyer. You can't beat me. Good return. Charge with the return now. Good stop. Cuts back across field. You got a flag on the play.
So that's got to be a block.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Let's see if he makes it down. Good stiff arm. Gets down to at least the 38 down line there. Good return, but we do have a flag on the play, so we'll see.
We're coming back. Blocking the back.
Blocking the
the
back.
early indication.
That is the indication. So we'll get it in a minute.
You're going to go 10 back from that flag. I know. That was a good return. Yeah. Yep. 10 back, blocking the back, 10. Third return, blocking the back. Return team, number 28. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
And there we go.
Good job. Good call. All right. Once again, the Generals get great field position. I mean, the Bruins with a great return by Tajay. And here we go. You get a flag. We're scared to tackle on the Bruins. I mean,
maybe that's just saying.
Yeah.
Are we? Are we scared to tackle on the Bruins?
Are we? All right. You know what? They were on offense there. They were running. They didn't need to tackle. They just didn't need the block in the back for that moment. All right. Offense comes out now for the Bruins. Running back off to the left, 2 receivers to the right, and you got like a tight end here on the left side.
Yeah, nobody on this side.
Oh, and here you
leaning
go.
in.
Full start. Offense, number 3. 5-yard penalty.
He raises his hand. He goes, present. I'm here. It was me. Yes.
It's a personal foul.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
So, every time it looks like the Bruins are going to start moving and get a little momentum, they shoot themselves in their foot and they get a penalty.
Tough. On the road, right?
On the road, it's not something, and you're playing a really good team. And, you want to make a statement here. And all right, here's a handoff to Tajay again. Good run, good tackle. Tackle by number 9. I don't know, 90.
99.
99 on the tackle.
Marshawn Green.
Marshawn Green on the tackle. Good job.
And 36 is going to get up for a little. Yep, because they stopped it for him. Joe, we'll be back on the air in less than 24 hours.
In less than 24 hours. Tomorrow afternoon.
1 o'clock.
Yeah, 1 o'clock kickoff in Elizabeth, New Jersey.
From Elizabeth High School.
At Elizabeth High School.
Can't wait.
New York versus
Another high
New
school.
Jersey.
Another high school.
Yeah.
And you thought the rosters are bad tonight? Wait till tomorrow.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll have Michael with us.
Yeah, we'll have
Bellamy
Michael,
will be with
and
us.
we're going to have a guest star also, guest appearance with us too there.
We're not going to let that cat out of the bag.
Yeah, we won't let that cat out the bag. We're looking forward. I'm looking forward to working with him again. I've worked with him before in the past, and it's great working with that guy. All right, here we go. Same formation, 2x2. All right. Oh, here the general from
pitch. Little pitch out.
Just a little high.
Yeah.
And the Generals came with a little pressure there up the middle.
I tell you, this Generals defense is going to be tough to beat.
Yeah.
And I've seen them against the Bulls. I watched the film from last week, 2 weeks ago. They had the bye last week, so they got a chance to get some more players and, get people's uniforms and stuff like that and get everything in order, maybe a couple practices in.
Right.
They're looking good.
The next thing they need to do is work with this helmet situation where you got a couple of black helmets out there. So
blacks. Got to get them painted.
You got to get them painted. You got
2 weeks.
You got 2 weeks to get them painted, and you had 2 weeks to get them painted.
Yeah.
So
we'll yell at them. We'll yell at them.
Got to do something here. All right, here we go again. Once again, here the Bruins are coming out, breaking the huddle.
3rd and about 13.
3rd and about.
Yeah,
13.
I can see the sticks from here.
Okay.
But you can't.
I can't. But
again, that's sidecar left.
Yep, sidecar left. There we go. Tajay's on the left. And see, good snap. Steps back, rolls right a little bit, fakes. Throws the ball downfield deep. Oh, intercepted.
And bringing it back.
They're bringing it back.
What do we have?
They're going to say he was down by contact?
I believe if they're marking a spot, yep, at the 46.
I don't know. I thought he put his hand down on the ground. Did his knee touch?
Joey, to tell you the truth, I don't think anybody's going to be able to tell. Just to be honest,
Just to be honest.
Just to be honest with you, I don't think we're going to be able to see any of that. Well, let's take a look, though, because I know everybody likes our replays, so let's take a look at it.
Let's take a look. Let's see if he was down by contact, if his knee touched the ground there or something.
Oh, no, we don't play that part.
All right. This is what the quarterback drops back and rolls right.
When he changed directions, that's when I was like, oh, here we go.
Throws the ball up. All right, here we go. Okay. His knee was down there.
Yeah, it looked like his knee was down.
It did look like his knee was down. Good call by the ref, though. Way to pick that up.
That's why they paid.
Yeah, good call by the ref. You know, and you know, here the Bruins are trying to start something, and it'll pass. You know, he threw into a coverage.
It's a punt, though, right?
Well, technically, that was a good punt.
Yeah, it's a 40-yard punt.
Yep. So now we got to turn over, and we got to see what the Bruins can, the Generals can do here with the ball. Hopefully they can do something.
I have no idea what's going on in that room, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
So we got 1st and 10, 46. Valley General ball again. Game's moving by pretty good, though, Joe.
Now the game,
23, you know?
It is moving really good at the moment, so.
Officials have everything under control. You know, that's exactly what you want out of your officials.
All right, you got 2 running backs in the backfield, 3 receivers, 2 to the right, 1 to the left.
Yeah, this is Miami. It's all day Miami.
All day Miami. Let's see what comes out here. Bruins was showing pressure.
Number
Good
5.
job. All right. Good tackle by the end. 0-0 there on the tackle. Run by number 5. Good job. Got about a yard or 2 out of that. 2 yards, it looks like.
Yep.
Good job. Good job by the Generals.
It's not a bad night either, right? It's cooled off a little bit. Now that you got your water?
It's cooled off now that I got my water. Once again, thank you to the people who brought up the water.
Oh, my gosh. He scratched his arm. Bleeding. Hey, you know what they say?
Yeah,
if you haven't bled, you haven't worked.
Yeah. For you guys who don't know, I tripped and hit my elbow and cut myself, and I was bleeding
profusely.
I thought I was going to need to go.
I thought it was Dusty Rhodes up here.
Yeah.
So,
Dusty Rhodes.
Ric Flair.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, enough of that.
Crimson Mask.
All right, Howard. Enough of that.
What do we have? Is that the end of the third?
To be technical and to be correct, it's press box up. Because there are some stadiums where the home team will go opposite. So
I would say that's the third.
I wanted
to
correct you, David.
End of the third.
Let's take a break.
All right, we're going to take a break here. Thank you, Howard.
We'll be back.
Goat gear, grind. Overcome. Achieve. Triumph. Goat Gear is a black woman-owned brand born from real experience, working behind the scenes in sports, breaking ground in a male-dominated industry, and witnessing firsthand the dedication it takes to rise through obstacles that most never see. This brand was built for the overlooked and underestimated, the athletes grinding through injuries, the youth putting in work before sunrise, the pros carrying pressure on their backs, and anyone overcoming personal, mental, or societal battles on their journey to greatness.
All right. Welcome back. Start of the fourth quarter here. Generals 12, Bruins 0.
We apologize to, who was that, Goat Mentality Apparel. I don't know why they said let's go and they're going to stand around for another 10 seconds. We had the commercial playing.
Yeah, we had the commercial going. We thought they were ready to start playing. Now they're fixing the chains and...
Oh, do they need us again?
Yeah, well...
No. I think they're... Oy.
There it is. He says he's got it. We got it.
We did help him, though. That was our first ever
from the booth to give him a spot.
From the booth, give him a spot.
There it is. It's the first time for everything. All right.
That was easy, though.
Once again, 2 to the right, 1 to the left, and Miami.
Facts, Miami.
Drops back.
No, there's no why.
What? He throws a screen out to number 0, 0. Yeah, gets a yard or 2 out of it, I think.
Well, it makes a manageable third down, 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. Good job. I mean, you know, the the Generals just keeping it simple, right? They're not trying to get the quarterback to get the ball downfield too much. You know, they're keeping his passes at a minimum. He's thrown the ball a little bit downfield.
Clock management.
Yeah, so a little bit of clock management. That's just as good as a run, but I think their runs are much better than their pass. So, I mean, if you want to eat up the clock, this is it. The fourth quarter, get your backs in there and let's go. Lightning and touchdown lightning.
At least 2 scores.
You're up 2 scores. You can run a little bit. The defense is playing lights out at the moment.
And the Bruins haven't really showed you.
And the Bruins haven't shown us anything offensively right now. Maybe 1 play or 2. But, once again, penalties on both sides of the ball. Both for the Generals and the Bruins have killed them and killed drives on their plays here. So, same formation.
I'm looking someone on a fly here.
You would think this is like mass protect, but let's see. Nope. Yeah. Pulls it back.
It's a little high.
The receiver's telling him you threw a little high. Maybe we need to jump just a little more.
I don't know. So, we'll see what happens.
Yep.
4th down. 4th down, you're on positive side, so you know you're going for it. You're not going to kick it.
Right.
You're not
up 2
you're
touchdowns.
not putting them up deep. There's no reason to put them deep.
Pin them deep, exactly.
Nothing. Nothing for that.
Nothing for that right now. And once again, like I said earlier, the defense is playing lights out. They're playing good. Once again, I mean, everyone said that the Generals should be blowing them out. I've been on this side where I've had I've coached teams where dominant, where we should be, but a lot of times you play down. You play down to your opponent sometimes, and they look a little better than what they are. I'm not taking anything from the Bruins the first time. They are 2-0. So we'll see. We'll see. What happens here. Maybe they can rally back. You still got time in the fourth quarter.
Could stop.
Drops back.
Oh,
looking for.
Oh, it's a run.
Moving. Oh,
that was a run. He just couldn't find a spot.
Yeah. Good job. Good job by the Bruins.
Yep. Another turnover on downs.
Yep.
But now the problem is, Joey, you're running out of time.
Yeah.
You're in the fourth quarter. Your offense hasn't really. I mean, there's been a couple drives. I'd say there's a couple.
They've had a few, but once again, like I said, penalties. Then they wind up doing penalties, or what do we have? We have a turnover.
Right.
So I mean, and if those are little things. You can control your penalties. You can do the best you can on the turnovers. And if you manage those, this game is a lot closer. It could be 0-0. You give the Generals good field position and stuff like that, and they just ran with it right now this evening. So, all right, let's see if they can. What they would need here in Howard is a quick strike. If they can get a quick strike, they'll be good.
Quick strike, onside kick.
Mm-hmm.
You're back in the game.
You're back in the game. That's right.
No one's used a timeout the whole game.
Oh, they did. They did call a timeout in the first half. Yeah, they won. I think 1 or 2. Oh, here we go. We got a handoff. Wow! Look there, this New back in the backfield. Good run on his part. It's like an 84.
84 on the Bruins.
Good run by 84 on the Bruins.
Probably a wide receiver.
Yeah. And he got 1 run and he comes out of the game. He did a great job. Got about 12 yards on that.
He had to take off some pads. He had some padding on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good job by that kid. Good run.
Yeah, a lot of these tri-states aren't on their roster, but it's we pulled it from the website. So
right.
Whoever they have, either these are their first game with their away jerseys.
Right.
Could be double numbers, could be whatever. But that's why we don't have a lot of them.
Oh, and once again, it was a great run on his part. So.
Yeah. Same quarterback.
Yeah, same quarterback. Another run. How about
3?
Number 3. I believe that's Tajay. I mean. See that this is what gets me here. Like, you're down 2 scores. And we're not even talking extra points here. You just got to score twice.
Right.
And if you do get an extra point, it's bonus. Boy, we haven't been productive throwing the ball either, but you got to try to get the ball downfield.
Right.
Time is not on your side at this moment. You want a quick score if possible.
It's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot to get down with, especially with this defense, the way they're playing.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And now, look, if they thought about passing the ball, now the Generals went to a 3-man front and they're dropping more into coverage.
Yeah. Well, they set up 4-3.
Yeah. Pass over the middle.
Oh, they're lucky there was no D-back back there.
There's a flag on the play. They ran 2 seams there, though.
What do we got?
You gonna go touch him? Oh, was he covered? From the previous spot, lost him down. Yeah. What number? Do you know what number it was? Doesn't matter. Whoever the tight end was covered up.
So illegal formation.
Whoever you threw the ball to.
All right.
5 yards back. Illegal touching, offense, number 5. He was an ineligible receiver because he was covered on the line of scrimmage. That is a 5-yard penalty. Loss of down.
Oh.
Third down.
It's a double.
It's a double punt. Look at that. So,
double whammy. Loss of down and yardage.
And once again, right, the Bruins, just when they get started, you know, here you go, and they get a penalty, and they bring it back, you know.
You're 2nd and 15.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I mean, they don't seem to be too bad. They just need to fix a couple of things, and I think they're, you know, they're in this game.
Yeah.
You know, once again, I mean, you come out here, you know, on the road, you want to play mistake-free football, but obviously this evening they were not playing. They have not been playing.
And it's their 3rd game. So this is the 2nd game for the Valley Generals, but it's their 3rd.
Good play by number 14 on that. Wow. Good play. Way to come up and make a play on that. If I can see there's no light here. Franklin Sidney. Good job on that.
Where's Sidney Franklin?
Oh, Sidney Franklin. You know.
They both work.
Yeah, they both work.
At least you got some water in you.
At least I got some.
A little worried.
Yeah.
Worried, Joey.
Yeah, I was worried too. Yeah.
I was just gonna have to throw you down the steps.
Yeah,
Maybe I just throw you on my back and pull you up the woods.
Just to give you guys a thing. So what he's talking about is, it's hot. In this booth, it was hot. They had not put the AC on or nothing prior to us getting here. It's great now.
Oh, yeah.
I was sweating. Felt like I was dehydrated because I had water on my way here and I had some coffee. You know, but you know, I just felt like it was too hot. So, which is one of the reasons why I stumbled and I scratched my elbow there.
I wish I could have got that on camera.
That would have been great on camera. So apparently the Bruins are going to punt here.
Why not?
Let's see what they come up. Let's see if they can get a punt.
You turn the ball over, you're basically giving it to them on the 45-yard line.
Right.
Or it could be a fake. Oh.
Good snap. Good punt. Decent. All right. Oh, number 14 on the return.
And we're getting a return here. Oh, there's another block.
Oh, we got another flag on the play. Good run, but
22 on the return.
Yeah, this is going to come back.
Yeah. That's the time when you take a knee. If you see those flags coming out, you don't know. It could be on the defense.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what we get.
Thank you. Yeah. That flag's good. Number 3. Out in the back. Yeah.
All right, so at least it's not a blind side. It's only 10. Oop, never mind.
Okay, I'll do it.
Let's see what we got.
We're going to go, from that spot. 15, we're going to go back.
Blind side.
I'm going to go
right
blind side.
So, I mean, this is what it's been all evening. You know, I mean, although the Generals are ahead by 2 scores.
Third return, personal foul on the return team, number 3. Blindside block. 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
All right, there you have it. So let me get back to what I was saying. Generals, again, you know, get great field position on a return, and then they get a penalty like this. You know, could this game be closer to that 100 without these penalties? I don't think so. First of all.
No.
But it definitely would have been a lot more, you know, and once again, Generals got a lot of stuff to work on. You know, these penalties are not smart. They're just bad penalties.
From watching the game, from doing the filming, I've seen at least 3 right now.
Yeah.
2 unsportsmanlikes.
Yeah.
Actually 4. 2 unsportsmanlikes and 2 block in the backs that were blindside blocks. So you're talking, that's 60 yards.
Yeah.
You're losing.
You're losing. And then not only that, you lose the field position that you gained. It was a great return.
Timeout, Blue.
All right, there you have
First
it.
time out of the half.
First time out of the half. Bruins. Are we going to take a break here, Howard?
Let's take a break.
We're going to take a break here.
We got the mouse on it. We're going to show that full commercial.
There you go.
Goat gear, grind. Overcome. Achieve. Triumph. Goat Gear is a black woman-owned brand born from real experience, working behind the scenes in sports, breaking ground in a male-dominated industry, and witnessing firsthand the dedication it takes to rise through obstacles that most never see. This brand was built for the overlooked and underestimated, the athletes grinding through injuries, the youth putting in work before sunrise, the pros carrying pressure on their backs, and anyone overcoming personal, mental, or societal battles on their journey to greatness.
All right, we're back. Fourth quarter. Generals up 12-zip. Bruins looking to get something started here.
Trying, right?
Yeah.
Jeez.
You know, I mean, we just seen the Generals have a block in the back penalty that brings the ball back. They got a great return. The ball was returned down to the 2-yard line, but because of the penalty, now it gets back. They bring it back to the 35.
And we've had a few. We've had a few breaks that were just out of,
Right.
But when you look at it and you think about it, did the block in the back free him? Is that what
Correct.
gave him the
Did
big
that?
return?
Yeah, exactly. Was that the
so you
cause
can't
for him
say
to get
these are-
downfield? True.
These are great returns, but I tell you, it's been a tight game the whole night.
Yeah.
So
Bruins are still, they're doing what they need to do, but man.
Gotta watch film when you get home.
Yep.
That's the one good thing is you can watch film all night.
All right, he drops back to pass. I think this is a different quarterback.
Nope. 7. He's open.
Oh,
No.
good catch. Oh, good catch on the
Is he
side,
out?
but he was out of bounds. I got to believe he was out of bounds.
We got any spot?
No,
No
spot.
spot.
Yeah, the indication is
Out of bounds.
out of bounds. This is a good throw. Great catch.
Yeah, right there.
Yep. He led him too much to the sideline, but that was a good throw. That was his first good throw there. First time I think they tried to stretch the field a little bit.
Deep, right? Most of it's been over the middle.
Right.
Then you got a lot of issues.
Yeah,
over the
nothing
middle.
basically up the sideline. It's been to the middle. That middle slant that they had earlier was good, but so once again, what is it now? 2nd and 10?
2nd and 10, Joey. They just got the ball.
All right. Here we go. Let's see
Sorry,
what
you must be lightheaded. You must still be a little lightheaded.
No, I'm
you're good
much
now?
I'm better now.
Oh, good.
I'm
glad.
better now.
I'm lightheaded.
I'm Joey. Nice to meet you.
Jeez. As long as everything's working, that's all I care about.
That's all we got to work about. That's all we got to worry about. We're good here. Okay, so now the Generals come back out. One receiver to the right, 2 on the left. It's Miami again. Howard, am I correct?
Yes.
All right.
It's just that the Y is now tight on the side.
Bruins had a bunch of people on the line of scrimmage, and they still managed to get at least
That's double
at least
zero.
3.
Okay.
Yeah, double zero on the run there.
Trayon Dobbs.
Trayon Dobbs on the carry gets at least 2 yards out of that. Good job. Once again, most important thing for the Generals at this point, if they're realizing it, is that they got the clock.
Joey, they just got it. 5 minutes.
Look at that. We know that there's 5 minutes left in the game. So, now it's, you try to manage the clock here. You want to keep possession of the ball. You don't want to give the ball back to
On
the
offense?
to the Bruins. A couple of first downs, and this game is over here. You don't need to necessarily score, just a couple of first downs to keep the ball moving. So, Bruins can go back and look at this film and say, hey,
we had him.
We had him.
And the Generals can go back and look at it and go, same thing?
Yeah, same thing.
Same thing. We had him.
Yeah, so we just need to be able to get back to both.
A lot of bravado.
Yeah.
On those blindside blocks. A lot of look at this guy. I'm going to knock him out.
Yes,
And,
exactly. All right, here we go. We get snap back. Steps up, throws the ball. Oh.
Boy, that was 12.
Yeah, I think there was a miscommunication. He ran like a deep out, and quarterback threw the ball further downfield. So, and to me, stops the clock, I believe. So,
Oh yeah. What are you doing?
What are you doing? You
just run the ball.
Yeah,
but
run
then
the
again,
ball.
we say that and we say that and we say that, but we've watched all these games, Joe, and we know.
Mm-hmm.
It's not NFL, it's not, it's semi-pro. So
Right.
you know what? You're going for points.
Right.
Because there's certain tiebreakers
Correct.
in semi-pro that go through points for, points against,
Yeah, that
all
is
that
true.
type of stuff. So that's the difference.
And that's why it looks like they're going to come out and punt here, the Generals.
Yeah, that would be a good time.
That would be a good time to punt because you're on the other side of the 50. Although, once again, defense has been playing lights out.
And you're under 5.
And you're under 5. So, punting is not a bad thing if you can get it off and get a good punt here.
And it was incomplete, right? So it doesn't matter. The clock's not running.
Should not be. All right, get a good snap.
Yeah, all right, that's half
Good
the battle.
punt. Nice high punt.
It's a good kicker, 88.
Yeah, he is a good kicker.
Oh, boy,
Good bounce.
that was so close to hitting him in the back.
It was. Good job. The ball's now down at the 29-yard line there for the Bruins to come out for offense. And
let's see if they open it up. Or if they just keep going, chunk plays. Try to do some type of chunk plays out there. What do you think?
I think that they're just trying to get
home.
Yeah,
Get on the bus.
Listen, I think
Back
they're
to
trying to get.
Tri-Stateville.
I'm assuming that they're just trying to get the ball in their playmakers' hands, and hopefully they can make a move and get downfield and score.
You can't drive all the way here, Joey. Show up 2 hours early and go home with a 0. You got to get something.
Bruins, we got here at 5. The Bruins, the whole team
they were
was
running
here.
their offense out there.
They were running their offense. They were ready. I'm like, wait, where's the home team? They're not even here yet.
Yes.
And one of the coaches came up and said, no, when we show up just before kickoff, we're good. We're going to just get on. And that's exactly what they did. They came out here.
Confidence, 25 guys.
Yeah, 25. We're going to do what we do, and they're doing it. Mind you, it's only 12 points, but it's still a win. It's a
mountain, where we're on.
Yeah. And it showed the defense is really good.
A little orbit motion in the back.
Mm-hmm. Another run play.
Gosh.
All right.
Wow.
Little
That's
something
your 84.
there. Yeah, he tried his
What
best
the
again.
heck do we
But
got going on? Downfield. Lineman downfield. They're making a block.
is that the flag?
No, it's a run.
Oh, okay.
Not a pass. It's a run. They can do that.
Yeah. Well, 84 came back in the game to run the ball again. Not bad. Got a couple of yards. What do you get there, Howard?
About 4. About 5. We'll give him 5.
We're giving him
Let's give
5.
Push the 5.
This kid's got about, 20, 22, 23 yards now. So he's probably the leading rusher for them over there.
Yeah.
So, maybe we should.
I don't know.
Maybe
I don't
we
know.
should have gotten him in the game earlier.
What do we got? 2 minutes?
No.
2-minute warning. We're going to stay.
All right, we're staying here. We got 2 minutes. Generals up 12, Bruins 0.
I believe we will be back on the 19th of July. I think that's their next home game. It says the 12th, but I'm thinking it's the 19th.
All right.
So we will be back. Same location. Same mountain to climb.
Mm-hmm.
Joey's bringing a weed whacker and a chainsaw.
Yeah.
We're going to cut a path for ourselves through the woods.
To be able to come from up there. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Howard. That would be okay, but yeah.
I'll talk to the high school. I'll talk to my brother. He's big in town.
Yeah.
Maybe he can get a helicopter or something to go through there.
I think we reach out to the Generals early in the week, and we'll let them know, hey, listen, please get 2 guys, 3 guys, and carry the stuff up here.
That's all we need.
I mean, they did help us before. They did help us today, so.
Yep.
Appreciate
but
that.
We made the mistake of actually carrying up one load.
Yeah, we did. We made a mistake of bringing stuff up. Well, anyway, back to the Bruins about emotion. Fakes it, throws it to Tarjay right there, quick pass. That's it. There it is, your playmaker. And he gets out of bounds.
So he stops the clock.
Right. Tarjay's a smart player there, so he knows that he had to get out of bounds to at least stop this clock. So,
and how do you know Tajay from?
Tajay played with the Patriots.
Oh,
and
Dave Patterson.
Yeah, Dave Patterson and the I don't know if he played on the Bandits. He might have. Yeah, I think he plays on the Bandits also. the New York Bandits. It's a good kid. I know him from the Bronx. Great kid, good athlete. So, and as you see, he's on defense too. He's playing safety too. So,
Happy, who gets this?
you know,
This for the press box.
Who has that? Who has our mic? Oh, God, we got to get the mic back from the ref.
yeah. All right.
This is the mic.
Yeah. I got it. Hold on.
So they can hear it in the
He gave it back to me.
Okay, so someone's got it on the sideline. Good. Good, we're good.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go.
Joey's going to kill that mic. I'm going to kill the mic because we don't need the ref anymore. Under 2 minutes. He did a great job for us. And then we'll come back. Now we've got another penalty. So it's going to be second and about. If I can get the sticks, if I can get wide enough to get the sticks, you can see it's about 17. Second and 17. So again, we got to be close to the end here. Got to get set. Pass is complete to our 84. Makes a couple people miss. That guy doesn't. And we believe timeout. Timeout Bruins. May as well use them. You got them. Tajay is 7, Ant is 2. Gotcha. Joey's back. What happened with our mic?
Somebody, I told him to grab it from whoever
Okay.
has it.
It's a woman on the. It's probably the trainer underneath.
Want me to go down and get it?
No, you're not going down until we carry stuff. Joey's already trying to escape the press box.
No. I would not do that to you, Howard.
I know you wouldn't. They just called their second timeout. They got one left.
Do we know how much time we're under? 2 minutes here.
We're under a minute.
We're under a minute. Okay, so probably it's the last play from scrimmage. Maybe not. And it is third down and 7 or 8.
I'll say 8. Good enough.
Low snap. Steps up. Throws the ball deep downfield. He got a receiver. Oh, no. He doesn't.
Over his head.
Over his head. Good throw. All right. First time he heaves the ball downfield.
Oh, yeah. May as well take it downfield. No reason why not to.
No reason why not to, but, you could have stretched it there a little earlier.
You got fourth.
Fourth down. Fourth down. This technically would be the game here if they do not convert the first down.
We did have one error. They said that Tajay is 7.
Oh, Tajay is 7, not 2?
Yep, and Anthony, I'll put it up there for you.
Okay.
Latif
Tajay Montgomery 7, yeah.
Yeah. So we were calling it Tajay coming up, number 2.
Oh, okay. It was number 2 who was running. Okay, I got it.
Right.
Yeah, I see it.
Just rubbing that in.
Thank you, Latif. All right. Well,
so this could be it.
This could be it right here.
Last play of the game, maybe. We'll see. Think they're taking an E? No?
Nah. Yes.
Trips right, trips left.
Okay. Low snap again.
He's got the time. It just
come on. That's it. Game over. Technically.
Doesn't have the touch. Now would be a good time. You don't want to have the offense come back out, and you won't. So again, that's our final. So Joey, great job tonight. David, if you're in the car listening, thank you again for working.
Dave Miranda, thank you for working that first half with us. Good game, Bruins.
Yeah.
Great game, Generals.
It's only 12. Wasn't the 100 that
wasn't the 100 that they were predicting. That's right.
So and it's a beautiful night here in Derby. Early.
Excellent night in Derby. Yeah.
Under
early.
Before 9 o'clock, Joey. We should be in the cars by 9:30.
Yeah, no later than that. And
You
we
should be
out
home
of
by
here.
11. You should be home by 11.
I'll do
I'll
the
be
best.
home about midnight.
Thank you all for tuning in here.
Yep.
Great job by the Generals tonight, and
we'll see you in 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3
All
weeks.
right.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for